Chosen ones, please don't ignore this. Something massive is happening right now, and God has placed this message in front of you for a reason. The heavens are stirring, the chains of your past are breaking, and a divine shift is unfolding in your life. This isn't a coincidence. You're not here by accident. The Creator has called you to this moment because a transformation is coming, one that will rewrite your story and set your soul ablaze with purpose. You're about to step into a season where every promise God made to you starts coming to life. Your life has been a journey of trials, hasn't it? You've walked through valleys others wouldn't dare enter. You've faced storms that tried to drown your spirit. Yet here you are, still standing, still shining. That's no small thing. That's the mark of a chosen one. God has been preparing you, refining you, shaping you into someone who can carry the weight of His glory. Right now, the heavens are aligning to pour out blessings you can't even imagine yet. Your struggles, they're not the end. They're the foundation for what's coming next. Think about Joseph, sold into slavery, thrown into prison, forgotten by those he helped. The world saw him as defeated, but God saw him as destined. Every hardship was a step toward the palace, toward a purpose so big it saved nations. You're walking a similar path. The pain you've carried, the rejection you've faced, it's not your identity, it's your training ground. God is turning your scars into stars, your losses into victories. Right now, He's setting the stage for something so extraordinary, it'll make your past look like a footnote. But here's the thing, you've got to recognize this moment. The gates of heaven are swinging open, but you need to step through with faith. Pause for a second, hit that like button, and type 777 inches the comments. That number carries divine energy, a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what God has prepared. Don't just watch this, claim it. Your action right now is a declaration that you're not ignoring this call. Picture a seed buried in the dirt. It's dark, it's heavy, it's suffocating. But that seed doesn't stay buried. It breaks through, reaching for the sun, growing into something strong and alive. That's you. The weight of your past, the doubts, the setbacks, they've been your soil. Now, God is calling you to break through. Your dreams, your purpose, your joy. They're not dead, they're sprouting. Right now, the light of His favor is shining on you, and it's time to grow into the fullness of who you were created to be. You've felt it, haven't you? That stirring in your soul, that sense that something bigger is coming. Maybe it's a new opportunity, a breakthrough in your finances, or a healing in your heart. God is moving pieces you can't even see yet. Psalm 37:5 says, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act." He's acting right now, chosen one. The job you've been praying for, the peace you've been seeking, the strength to rise above, they're all being set in motion. Don't let doubt creep in. The enemy loves to whisper lies, telling you you're not enough, that your time hasn't come. But those lies are powerless against God's truth. You're not just enough, you're chosen. You're not waiting for your time, it's here. Type 777 inches the comments again to seal that truth. Let the heavens know you're claiming this moment. God's plan for you is unfolding, and nothing can stop it. Look at Esther. She wasn't born a queen. She was an orphan, an outsider, someone the world overlooked. But God saw her. He placed her in the right place at the right time to save her people. Your life might feel ordinary right now, but God doesn't see you that way. He's positioning you for a purpose so big it'll ripple through generations. That meeting you're about to have, that idea burning in your heart, that door you're scared to knock on, it's not random. It's divine. You might be wondering, why me? Why now? Because God's timing is perfect. He doesn't move when you think he should. He moves when the moment is right. Every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered, every step you've taken in faith, it's all been leading to this. The heavens are open, and God is saying, this can't wait anymore. Your breakthrough isn't coming tomorrow, it's happening right now. Are you ready to receive it? Let's talk about what's holding you back. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's the weight of past mistakes. Maybe it's the voices of people who said you'd never make it. But here's the truth. None of those things have the final say. God does. And he's already declared you victorious. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." That's not just a promise, it's a command. Don't ignore this moment. Step into it with boldness. Right now, I'm asking you to do something simple but powerful. Hit that subscribe button to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this journey together. And one more time, type 777 inches the comments. Let that number be your stake in the ground, your declaration that you're not missing what God is doing. This is your moment to align with his plan. Imagine a river, steady and strong, carving its way through stone. That's God's provision for you. It doesn't stop, doesn't dry up, doesn't waver. Your financial struggles, they're about to be swept away by his abundance. Your broken relationships, they're about to be restored by his grace. Your tired spirit, it's about to be renewed by his strength. This isn't wishful thinking, it's divine reality. God is moving, and he's moving for you. You've been through fire, chosen one. You've faced betrayal, loss, maybe even moments where you doubted God himself. But every time, you came out stronger. That's not luck. That's divine selection. God has been forging you, making you unbreakable. Now, he's ready to show the world what he's been building in you. Your glow, your confidence, your purpose. It's all about to shine so bright, people won't be able to look away. Think about David, a shepherd boy facing a giant. The world laughed, Goliath mocked, but David didn't need armor or a sword. He had God's anointing. One stone, one moment, one act of faith, that's all it took to change everything. You're standing in front of your giant right now. It might be a dream that feels too big, a debt that feels too heavy, a wound that feels too deep. But with God, one moment of faith is enough to bring it down. Don't ignore this, chosen one. The heavens are speaking. The signs are everywhere. That restlessness in your heart, it's God nudging you. That opportunity you're hesitant to take, it's God opening a door. The world might tell you to wait, to play it safe. But God is saying, move now. Type 777 one last time in the comments to claim this truth. Let it be your signal that you're ready to walk through the gates. He's opening. Your life is about to become a testimony. People who doubted you will see God's hand on you. People who hurt you will witness your healing. People who overlooked you will stand in awe of your transformation. This isn't about proving them wrong. It's about proving God right. He's been working in you all along, and now the world is about to see it. Consider Noah. The world called him crazy for building an ark in the desert. They mocked him for years, but when the rains came, Noah was ready. You've been building your ark, chosen one. Every prayer, every moment of faith, every time you chose to trust God over the world's noise, that was you hammering nails into your divine destiny. The floodgates of heaven are opening now, and you're about to sail into a new season. This moment isn't just about you. It's about the lives you're meant to touch. The wealth God is bringing isn't just for your bank account. It's for the people you'll lift up. The healing he's giving isn't just for your heart, it's for the broken souls you'll mend. The strength he's pouring into you isn't just for your battles, it's for the generations you'll inspire. You're a chosen one, and your purpose is bigger than you can see right now. But you've got to act. Faith without action is dead. God's opening doors, but you've got to walk through them. That means saying yes to the opportunity that scares you. It means forgiving the person who doesn't deserve it. It means trusting God when the path isn't clear. Right now, He's handing you the keys to your destiny. Don't leave them on the table. Look at Ruth. She lost everything: her husband, her home, her security. But she didn't stay stuck in her grief. She moved forward in faith, gleaning in fields she didn't own, trusting a God she barely knew. And God turned her story into one of redemption, making her the great-grandmother of King David. Your story is no different. The losses you've faced are setting you up for a comeback that will shake the heavens. You're not ordinary, chosen one. You never were. The world might have tried to dim your light, but God's been fanning it into a flame. Right now, He's calling you to rise, to shine, to step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Don't ignore this. The signs are clear. The time is now. Your transformation is happening, and it's happening fast. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a clarity you've never felt before. Your fears are gone. Your doubts are silenced. Your purpose is crystal clear. That's what God is doing in you right now. He's rewiring your mind, renewing your spirit, preparing you for a life that reflects His glory. You're not just surviving, you're about to thrive in ways you never thought possible. Let's talk about what's coming. Financial freedom that lets you breathe easy. Relationships that fill your heart with joy. A body that feels strong and alive. A soul that's at peace. This isn't a dream, it's God's promise. Malachi 3:10 says, "Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it." That's His word to you today. You've been carrying burdens that weren't yours to carry. Guilt from past mistakes, shame from others' judgments, fear of what's next. But God is saying, let it go. He's taking those weights off your shoulders. Right now, He's replacing them with hope, with strength, with a vision of a future so bright it blinds the doubters. You're not bound by your past anymore. You're free. Think about the Israelites, standing at the edge of the Red Sea. Behind them, an army. In front of them, an ocean. No way out. But God didn't just make a way, He parted the waters. That's what He's doing for you. The obstacles in your path, they're splitting apart. The enemy's chasing you. They're losing ground. Your job is to keep walking, keep trusting, keep believing. This is your moment, chosen one. The heavens are open, and God's blessings are pouring out. But you've got to receive them. That means letting go of the old stories you've told yourself. You're not a failure. You're not too late. You're not unworthy. You're a child of the King, chosen for a purpose that's unfolding right now. Don't let this pass you by. Picture a phoenix rising from the ashes. That's you. Every time life tried to burn you down, you came back stronger, brighter, more alive. God's been in every flame, every tear, every moment you thought you'd break. And now, He's ready to show the world what He's built in you. Your glow is about to be undeniable. Your purpose is about to be unstoppable. You might feel like you're not ready, like you're not strong enough. But God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Moses stuttered, but he led a nation. Gideon was afraid, but he won battles. You're not perfect, but you're chosen. And right now, God is equipping you with everything you need to walk into your destiny. Don't ignore the signs. That dream that won't leave you alone, it's God speaking. That door that just opened, it's God moving. That peace in your heart despite the chaos, it's God's presence. He's been with you all along, and now He's saying, it's time. Step into it, claim it, live it. Your life is about to become a living testimony of God's power. People will look at you and see His handiwork. They'll see the joy in your eyes, the strength in your step, the peace in your spirit. They'll wonder what changed, and you'll know it's not you, it's Him. He's been working in you, and now He's ready to work through you. Let's talk about abundance. Not just money, but life. Joy that overflows. Peace that steadies you. Love that surrounds you. God's not stingy with His blessings. He's not holding back. Right now, He's pouring out everything you need to live a life that glorifies Him and lifts up everyone around you. Are you ready to receive it? Consider Lazarus, dead for 4 days. The world said it was over. His sisters wept. But Jesus said, "Lazarus, come out." And he did. That's God's power in your life. What the world calls dead, your dreams, your hopes, your future, God calls alive. Right now, He's calling you out of the tomb into a life of purpose and power. You've been waiting, haven't you? Waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right sign. Well, this is it. God saying, no more waiting. The heavens are moving, and your time is now. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt steal this moment. Step into the light. God's shining on you. Your transformation isn't just for you. It's for the people watching you, your family, your friends, even strangers. They're going to see what God can do with a life surrendered to Him. Your story is going to inspire someone to keep going, to believe again, to trust God's plan. You're not just a chosen one, you're a beacon. Right now, I'm asking you to join thousands of chosen one souls by hitting that subscribe button. Be part of this movement, this community of faith, where we're all walking toward God's promises together. Your presence here matters. Your faith matters. Your story matters. Imagine standing on a mountaintop, looking out at everything God has prepared for you. It's not just a view, it's your future. The wealth, the peace, the purpose, it's all there, waiting for you to claim it. But you've got to take the first step. You've got to trust the path, even when it's steep. God's got you, and He's not letting go. You've been through battles others can't even imagine. You've carried weights that would crush most people. But you're still here, still fighting, still believing. That's not just resilience, that's divine strength. God's been building something in you, and now it's time to show it to the world. Don't ignore this moment, chosen one. The heavens are open, and God's calling your name. The signs are everywhere, your heart knows it, your spirit feels it. This is your time to rise, to shine, to step into the life He's prepared for you. Don't let it pass. Claim it now, and watch what God does next. Your past doesn't define you. Your mistakes don't disqualify you. Your fears don't stop you. God's already declared you victorious, and right now, He's making a way where there seems to be no way. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Perceive it, chosen one. See it, believe it, live it." Think about the woman at the well. She was broken, shamed, cast aside. But one conversation with Jesus changed everything. He didn't see her past, He saw her future. That's how God sees you, not as your failures, but as His masterpiece. Right now, He's rewriting your story, and it's going to be breathtaking. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just existing, you're shining. God's pouring out His favor, His strength, His peace. This isn't a maybe. This isn't a someday. This is happening right now. Don't ignore it. Step into it with every ounce of faith you have. Your life is about to become a living proof of God's goodness. People will look at you and see His power. They'll see the way you walk in confidence, the way you carry peace, the way you radiate purpose. This isn't about you, it's about Him, working through you to show the world what's possible. Consider Daniel in the lion's den. The world expected him to be torn apart, but God shut the lions' mouths. Your lions, your fears, your doubts, your obstacles are being silenced right now. God's got you surrounded, not by danger, but by His protection. Step forward in faith and watch those lions bow. This is your moment, chosen one. The heavens are open, and God's blessings are pouring out. Don't let doubt hold you back. Don't let fear steal your joy. You're not just chosen, you're unstoppable. Claim this truth and let God do what only He can do. You've been waiting for a sign, haven't you? Something to confirm that God's still with you, that He hasn't forgotten you. This is that sign. This message, this moment, this stirring in your soul, it's God saying, I'm here and I'm moving. Don't ignore it. Embrace it. Your breakthrough is here. Imagine a dam breaking, flooding a dry valley with life-giving water. That's what God's doing in your life right now. The things that felt barren, your finances, your relationships, your dreams are about to overflow with His abundance. You're not just going to survive, you're going to flourish. You're not ordinary. You never were. The world might have tried to box you in, but God's calling you out of fear, out of doubt, out of the shadows, into purpose, into power, into a life that reflects His glory. This is your time, chosen one. Don't ignore it. Your transformation is already happening. You can feel it, the shift in your spirit, the clarity in your mind, the fire in your heart. God's been working in you, and now He's ready to work through you. Step into this moment with faith, with boldness, with trust. The heavens are open, and your name is written on them, chosen ones. The heavens are moving, and the ground beneath you is shifting. You're standing at the edge of something massive, a divine moment where God is rewriting the rules of your life. Every step you've taken, every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered in the dark, it's all been leading to this. The Creator is aligning the stars, opening doors, and clearing paths you didn't even know existed. Your destiny is calling, and it's louder than ever. Picture a potter shaping clay. It starts as a formless lump, rough and unrefined, but with every turn of the wheel, every press of the hands, it becomes something beautiful, something purposeful. That's you in God's hands. The struggles you've faced, the moments you felt shapeless, they weren't random. They were God molding you, refining you, preparing you for a purpose so grand it'll echo through eternity. Right now, He's putting the finishing touches on His masterpiece. You've carried dreams that felt too big, haven't you? Ideas that seemed impossible, hopes that the world told you to bury. But God doesn't plant dreams just to let them die. Those desires burning in your heart, they're His whispers, His blueprints for your future. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." Those plans are unfolding now. Your dreams aren't too big, they're God-sized. Let's talk about timing. You've wondered why things haven't happened yet, why doors haven't opened, why answers haven't come. But God's clock doesn't tick like ours. He's not late. He's precise. Every delay has been a setup, every closed door a redirection. Right now, He's synchronizing every detail of your life, people, places, opportunities to bring you into a season of overflow. Trust His timing. It's perfect. Think about Abraham, called to leave everything familiar for a land he didn't know. He didn't have a map, a timeline, or a guarantee, but he had God's voice, and that was enough. You're standing in your own leave and go moment. The path might look unclear, but God's voice is certain. He's calling you to step out, to trust Him, to walk toward a promise only He can fulfill. Don't hesitate. Move. Your life is a canvas, and God's the artist. Every stroke, every color, every detail has purpose. The moments you thought were mistakes, they're part of the picture. The pain you thought was wasted, it's the shading that gives your story depth. Right now, God's adding the final touches, revealing a masterpiece that will leave the world in awe. You're not just a story, you're His work of art. You've felt alone sometimes, haven't you? Like no one sees you. No one understands the fire in your soul. But God sees. He's been watching every moment, catching every tear. Psalm 56:8 says, "You have kept count of my tossings, put my tears in your bottle. Not one drop has been wasted. Every lonely night, every silent cry, it's all been recorded. And God's turning it into a testimony of His faithfulness." Let's talk about the people around you. Some have cheered you on, but others have doubted, criticized, or walked away. Their voices might have hurt, but they don't have the final word. God does. And He's saying, you're chosen, you're enough, you're destined for greatness. Those who doubted you, they'll see His glory in you. Those who left, they'll witness your rise. Keep your eyes on God, not their opinions. Imagine a lighthouse standing firm in a storm. Waves crash, winds howl, but it doesn't move. That's you. The world can throw chaos your way, but you're anchored in God's truth. Your light doesn't flicker, it shines brighter in the dark. Right now, God's strengthening that light, making it impossible to ignore. People will be drawn to you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are in Him. You've been carrying burdens that don't belong to you. Guilt from the past, fear of the future, expectations from others. But God's saying, let them go. He's taking those weights and replacing them with freedom. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Right now, He's offering you rest, not just for your body, but for your soul. Receive it. Think about the prodigal son. He wandered, he failed, he hit rock bottom. But when he turned back, his father didn't just welcome him. He ran to him, embraced him, restored him. That's God with you. No matter how far you've strayed, no matter what mistakes you've made, He's running toward you right now, arms wide open. Your restoration is happening. Don't turn away. Your purpose is bigger than you realize. It's not just about your life, it's about the lives you'll touch. The kindness you show, the faith you hold, the courage you display, it's planting seeds you may never see grow. But God sees. He's using you to shift atmospheres, to break chains, to bring hope to places that have forgotten it. You're not just chosen, you're a catalyst. Let's talk about provision. You've worried about money, haven't you? Bills piling up, dreams feeling out of reach. But God's economy doesn't work like the world's. He owns everything, and He's your provider. Philippians 4:19 says, "My God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." Not some, all. Right now, He's orchestrating resources to flow into your life. Trust Him. Imagine a tree planted by a river. Its roots go deep, its branches stretch high, its fruit never fails. That's you when you're rooted in God. The world can't shake you, droughts can't dry you out, storms can't uproot you. Right now, God's deepening your roots, strengthening your foundation, preparing you to bear fruit that lasts. Your season of abundance is here. You've faced rejection, haven't you? People who didn't see your worth, doors that slammed shut. But every no was God's redirection. He's been protecting you, guiding you to the right place, the right people, the right purpose. Isaiah 55:8 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." His plan is better than anything you've imagined. Trust it. Think about Jonah running from God's call. He ended up in a fish's belly, thinking it was over. But God didn't give up on him. Even in the dark, God was working, bringing him back to his purpose. You might feel like you're in a dark place now, but God's not done. He's bringing you out, not just to survive, but to fulfill a mission only you can carry. Your heart's been heavy, hasn't it? Carrying pain, disappointment, maybe even anger. But God's saying, give it to me. He's ready to heal what's broken, to mend what's torn. Psalm 147:3 says, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Right now, He's stitching your heart back together, making it stronger, ready for the love and joy He's bringing. You're not just a survivor, you're a warrior. Every battle and you fought has made you stronger, sharper, more aligned with God's purpose. The enemy tried to break you, but all he did was build you. Right now, God's putting a sword in your hand not to destroy, but to claim what's yours. Your victory is already written. Imagine a sunrise after a long night. The darkness fades, the light breaks through, and everything feels new. That's your life right now. The night is over. God's bringing a dawn that changes everything. Your joy, your peace, your purpose, they're rising with the sun. Don't look back at the dark. Step into the light. You've been praying for answers, haven't you? For clarity, for direction, for a sign. This is it. God's speaking through this moment, through this message, through the stirring in your soul. He's saying, I'm here and I'm moving. Don't ignore it. Listen, act, trust. Your answers are coming, and they're closer than you think. Think about Mary, a young girl chosen for an impossible task. She didn't understand how it would happen, but she said, Let it be to me according to your word. That's your call right now. Say yes to God's plan, even if it doesn't make sense yet. Your faith is the key that unlocks the impossible. Your life is about to become a magnet for miracles. The things you've prayed for, the dreams you've held on to, they're not just coming, they're rushing toward you. God's not holding back. He's pouring out favor, opening doors, aligning connections. Right now, He's setting you up for a season where miracles become your normal. You've felt stuck, haven't you? Like you're spinning your wheels, going nowhere. But God's been working in the background, moving pieces you can't see. That stuck feeling? It's not failure, it's preparation. He's about to release you into a season of momentum where everything starts falling into place. Imagine a river breaking through a dam. The water doesn't trickle, it surges. That's God's blessing in your life right now. The barriers that held you back are crumbling. The dreams that felt blocked are flowing. Your job, your relationships, your purpose, they're about to surge with His power. Get ready. You've been faithful in the small things, haven't you? Showing up, trusting God, even when it was hard. Luke 16:10 says, Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. God's seen your faithfulness. Now He's entrusting you with more responsibility, more blessing, more impact. Don't shrink back. Step up. Think about Peter, stepping out of the boat onto the water. The waves were high, the wind was fierce, but he walked because Jesus called. You're being called to step out too. The waves of doubt, fear, or uncertainty might be loud, but God's voice is louder. Take the step. He's got you. Your story isn't over. The chapters you thought were the end, they're just the beginning. God's writing a plot twist that'll leave you speechless. The pain, the setbacks, the closed doors, they're all part of a story that ends in triumph. Right now, He's turning the page to a chapter of victory. You've been carrying a vision, haven't you? A dream that feels too big, too bold. But God doesn't give small visions. He gives dreams that stretch your faith, that push you to trust Him. Habakkuk 2-3 says, "The vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie." Your vision is coming to life. Don't let go. Imagine a warrior putting on armor, piece by piece. That's what God's doing with you. Every trial has been a piece of armor, strength, wisdom, courage. Right now, He's fastening the final piece, preparing you for a battle you're already equipped to win. You're not just ready, you're unstoppable. You've been overlooked, haven't you? People didn't see your value, your potential. But God never overlooked you. He's been watching, planning, preparing. Psalm 139-16 says, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book." Your days of being unseen are over. God's about to put you on display. Think about Hannah, weeping for a child, mocked for her barrenness. But God heard her prayers. He gave her Samuel, a prophet who changed a nation. Your cries haven't gone unheard. God's been listening, and He's about to answer in a way that changes everything. Your breakthrough is coming. Your heart's been restless, hasn't it? Searching for purpose, for meaning, for something more. That restlessness isn't a curse, it's God's call. He's stirring you, waking you up to a life bigger than you've imagined. Right now, He's guiding you to a purpose that fits your soul perfectly. You're not just a person, you're a movement. The faith you carry, the light you shine, it's sparking something bigger. People are watching, even if you don't see it. Your courage is giving others courage. Your hope is giving others hope. God's using you to start a ripple effect that'll touch lives you'll never meet. Imagine a fire spreading through a forest. It starts with a single spark, but it grows unstoppable, transforming everything in its path. That's your influence right now. God's ignited a spark in you, and it's about to spread. Your words, your actions, your faith, they're setting the world ablaze. You've been through seasons of silence, haven't you? Times when God felt far away, when answers didn't come. But silence isn't absence. God's been working in the quiet, preparing you for a season of noise, celebration, breakthrough, abundance. Right now, the silence is breaking, and His voice is loud. Think about Job, who lost everything, family, wealth, health. Yet he held on to God, and God didn't just restore, He doubled Job's blessings. Your losses aren't the end. God's not just restoring, He's multiplying. What you've lost is coming back, bigger, better, stronger. You're standing at a crossroads, chosen one. One path leads to fear, doubt, the same old patterns. The other leads to faith, freedom, a life of purpose. God's pointing you to the second path. He's saying, choose life. Deuteronomy 30-19 says, "I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Choose life. Choose it now." Your faith has carried you this far, hasn't it? Through moments you thought you wouldn't survive, through pain you thought would never end. That faith is your anchor, your strength, your victory. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." Right now, your faith is about to meet its reward. Imagine a bird breaking out of its shell. It's a struggle, a fight, but it's the only way to fly. You've been in that shell comfortable, but small. God's breaking it open, not to hurt you, but to free you. Your wings are ready. Your sky is waiting. It's time to soar. You've been faithful in the waiting, haven't you? Holding on to God's promises, even when they felt far off. That faithfulness hasn't gone unnoticed. Luke 18:8 says, "When the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth?" He's found it in you, and now he's rewarding it with a season of fulfillment. Think about Sarah, who laughed at God's promise of a child. It seemed impossible, too late, too hard. But God doesn't break promises. Isaac was born, and Sarah's laughter turned from doubt to joy. Your impossible promise? It's about to become your reality. Get ready to laugh with joy. You're not just surviving, you're building. Every prayer, every act of faith, every moment of trust, it's a brick in the foundation of your destiny. God's constructing something massive in your life, something that'll stand the test of time. Right now, He's laying the final stones. Your heart's been a battlefield, hasn't it? Torn between hope and fear, faith and doubt. But God's declaring victory. He's calming the storm inside you, replacing chaos with peace. John 16:33 says, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." Your heart's at peace now. Imagine a garden after a long winter. The ground thaws, the flowers bloom, life returns. That's your life right now. The winter of struggle is over. God's bringing spring, new growth, new beauty, new life. Your dreams, your hopes, your purpose, they're blooming. Don't miss it. You've been carrying a weight of expectations, haven't you? Trying to please everyone, trying to prove yourself. But God's saying, you're enough. His approval is all you need. Galatians 1:10 says, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God?" Focus on Him, and the rest will fall into place. Think about Elijah, alone in the wilderness, feeling like he'd failed. But God sent ravens to feed him, a whisper to guide him. You might feel alone, but God's sending provision, direction, hope. Right now, He's whispering to you, "I'm not done with you. Listen, your life is a song, and God's the composer. Every note, high, low, joyful, painful, has a purpose. Right now, He's writing a crescendo, a moment where every note comes together in harmony. Your story's about to hit a high note that'll echo through eternity. You've been running, haven't you? Chasing dreams, fighting battles, pushing forward. But God's saying, rest in me. Psalm 23:2 says, "He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters." Right now, He's leading you to a place of rest where your soul can breathe. Imagine a ship sailing through a storm. The waves are fierce, but the captain knows the way. That's God guiding you. The storms of life haven't sunk you. They've shown you His faithfulness. Right now, He's steering you to calm waters, to a harbor of peace. You've been sowing seeds, haven't you? Seeds of faith, kindness, perseverance. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Your harvest is coming. The seeds you've planted are about to sprout. Think about Nehemiah. rebuilding Jerusalem's walls despite opposition. Every stone he laid was an act of faith. You're rebuilding, too, your life, your dreams, your future. Every step you take is a stone, and God's helping you build something unbreakable. Your light is shining, chosen one. Even when you don't feel it, others see it. Your faith, your resilience, your hope. It's a beacon. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Right now, your light's drawing others to Him. You've been through fire, but you're not burned. You've walked through floods, but you didn't drown. Isaiah 43:2 says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." God's been with you, and He's carrying you into victory. Imagine a key turning in a lock. That's what God's doing in your life. Unlocking doors to opportunities, to healing, to purpose. The things that felt out of reach are now within your grasp. Right now, He's handing you the keys. Don't be afraid to turn them. You've been faithful in the shadows, haven't you? Trusting God when no one else saw. That faithfulness is about to be rewarded in the light. Luke 8:17 says, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed." Your hidden faith is about to shine for all to see. Think about Joseph's brothers who sold him into slavery. They meant it for harm, but God used it for good. Genesis 50:20 says, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." The things meant to break you, God's turning them into your greatest blessings. Your life's a puzzle, and God's putting the pieces together. Every moment, every trial, every victory, it's all part of a bigger picture. Right now, He's fitting the final pieces, revealing a masterpiece that'll leave you in awe. Trust the process. It's almost complete. You've been carrying a spark, haven't you? A fire in your soul that refuses to go out. That's God's Spirit in you, burning bright. Right now, He's fanning that spark into a flame that'll light up your world. Your passion, your purpose, it's about to ignite. Imagine a door standing open before you. It's not just any door, it's the one God's prepared, leading to a life of purpose, abundance, joy. Revelation 3:8 says, "I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. Step through it, chosen one. Your future's waiting." You've been tested, haven't you? Pushed to your limits, stretched beyond what you thought you could bear. But every test has made you stronger, wiser, more aligned with God's plan. James 1:3-4 says, "The testing of your faith produces perseverance." Your perseverance is about to pay off. Think about Rahab, a woman with a past, shunned by her city. But she chose faith, and God used her to save spies and secure a legacy. Your past doesn't disqualify you, it qualifies you. Right now, God's using your story to build something eternal. Your heart's been searching, hasn't it? For peace, for purpose, for a place to belong. God's saying, "You're home." He's your refuge, your strength, your home. Psalm 91:1 says, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." Rest in Him now. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. The visions God's given you aren't just for thinking about, they're for building. Right now, He's giving you the tools, the strength, the courage to turn your dreams into reality. Don't just dream it, do it. Imagine a riverbed, dry for years, suddenly filled with rushing water. That's your life right now. The dry places, your finances, your relationships, your hope, are being filled with God's abundance. He's turning your desert into a place of life and growth. You've been faithful in the small moments, haven't you? the quiet prayers, the unseen acts of kindness. God's seen everyone. Matthew 25-21 says, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things." Your many things are coming. Think about Zacchaeus, climbing a tree just to see Jesus. He was small, overlooked, despised. But Jesus saw him, called him, changed him. God sees you too. Right now, He's calling your name, inviting you into a life of purpose and transformation. Your faith is a fire, chosen one. It's been tested, refined, strengthened. Now it's ready to burn bright, to light up the darkness around you. Hebrews 12:29 says, "Our God is a consuming fire. His fire in you is about to set your world ablaze with His glory." You've been walking a narrow path, haven't you? Feeling like the world's against you. But that path is leading somewhere to a place of promise, of power, of peace. Matthew 7:14 says, "The gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life." You're on that path and life is coming. Imagine a seed bursting through the soil, reaching for the sun. That's you right now. The ground of your struggles is cracking open and God's pulling you into the light. Your growth, your purpose, your destiny. It's all breaking through. Don't hold back. Rise. You've been carrying hope in your heart, haven't you? Even when it felt foolish, even when the world told you to give up. That hope is your strength. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him." Your hope is about to overflow. Think about the thief on the cross, moments from death. Yet Jesus promised him paradise. No matter how late it feels, no matter how broken you've been, God's promise stands. Right now, He's promising you a future that's more than you can imagine. Your life's a tapestry, woven with threads of pain, faith, and victory. Every thread has purpose. Every color tells a story. Right now, God's weaving the final strands, creating a work of art that'll testify to His faithfulness for generations. You've been fighting battles others can't see, haven't you? Struggles in your mind, your heart, your spirit. But God sees. He's been fighting with you, for you. 2 Chronicles 20:15 says, "The battle is not yours, but God's." Right now, He's winning it for you. Imagine a wave crashing over a shore, washing away the old, bringing in the new. That's God's Spirit in your life. The old fears, the old doubts, they're being washed away. A new season, a new you is rising. Embrace it. It's here. You've been faithful in the waiting, haven't you? Trusting God when nothing made sense. That trust is your foundation. Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord." Your waiting's over. God's moving now. Think about Paul and Silas singing in prison, chains on their wrists, darkness all around. Yet they praised, and God broke their chains. Your praise, your faith, it's breaking chains right now. Keep singing. Your freedom's coming. Your life's a journey, chosen one. Every step, every stumble, every triumph, it's all leading somewhere. Right now, God's guiding you to a destination that'll take your breath away. Trust the journey. He's got the map. You've been carrying a light that won't go out, haven't you? Even in your darkest moments, it flickered, but it never died. That's God's Spirit in you. John 1-5 says, "The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome." Your light's about to shine brighter than ever. Imagine a flower blooming in a crack in the pavement. Against all odds, it thrives. That's you. The world tried to crush you, but you're blooming anyway. God's nurturing you. and your beauty's about to stun the world. You've been praying for breakthrough, haven't you? For doors to open, for chains to break. God's heard you. Revelation 3-7 says, "What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open." Right now, he's opening doors for you. Walk through them. Think about Joshua facing Jericho's walls. They looked impossible, but God said, "March," and the walls fell. Your walls, your obstacles, your fears are falling right now. Keep marching. God's got the victory. Your heart's been heavy, but it's getting lighter, isn't it? God's lifting the weights, replacing them with joy. Psalm 30-11 says, "You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy." Your dance is coming. Get ready. You're not just a person, you're a promise. God's promise of hope, of redemption, of victory. Right now, he's fulfilling that promise in you, through you. Your life's about to become a living testament to his faithfulness. Imagine a star breaking through the night sky, shining brighter than the rest. That's you, chosen one. The world's about to see your light, your purpose, your destiny. Don't hide. Shine. God's put you on display for his glory. Chosen ones, the heavens are alive with purpose, and your name is echoing in their halls. God's not just watching you. He's moving through you, igniting a fire that will burn away every doubt, every fear, every chain. This moment is electric, charged with divine energy, pulling you toward a destiny that's been written since before you took your first breath. You're not just living, you're being called to rise, to shine, to claim what's yours. Picture a sculptor chiseling away at stone. Each strike chips away what doesn't belong, revealing the masterpiece hidden inside. That's what God's doing with you. Every challenge, every loss, every moment of struggle, it's been his chisel shaping you into something extraordinary. Right now, he's brushing away the dust, and the world's about to see the work of art he's created in you. Your beauty, your strength, your purpose, it's all coming into view. You've felt the weight of waiting, haven't you? Moments where time seemed to drag, where answers felt out of reach. But every second of that wait was God preparing the soil of your life for a harvest. Ecclesiastes 3-1 says, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." Your season of reaping is here. The seeds of faith you've sown are about to burst forth with abundance. Let's talk about your heart. It's been a battlefield, scarred from fights you didn't choose. But God's a healer. He's not just patching up your wounds, he's making them the foundation of your strength. Every scar tells a story of survival, of faith, of God's faithfulness. Right now, he's turning those scars into a map, guiding you to a future where pain becomes purpose. Think about the widow of Zarephath, down to her last handful of flour, her last drop of oil. Death was at her door, but God sent Elijah. One act of faith, one jar of oil, and her supply never ran out. You might feel like you're at your last handful, but God's about to multiply what you have. Your little is enough in his hands. Trust him. Your life's a symphony, and God's the conductor. Every note, high, low, loud, soft, has been carefully placed. The moments you thought were chaos, they were part of the melody. Right now, he's leading you into a movement that'll bring every note together, creating a song that glorifies him and inspires others. Your life's music is about to fill the air. You've been running from something, haven't you? Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's a past mistake. Maybe it's a dream that feels too big. But God's saying, stop running. He's not chasing you to punish you. He's chasing you to free you. Psalm 139:7 says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? You can't outrun his love. Let it catch you now." Imagine a seed buried deep in the earth. It's dark, it's heavy, but it's not dead. That seed is you, and God's calling it to break through. The weight you've felt, it's been strengthening your roots. The darkness, it's been teaching you to reach for his light. Right now, you're breaking ground, pushing toward a life of growth and glory. You've been faithful in the unseen moments, haven't you? Praying when no one saw, believing when no one understood. God's been watching. Matthew 6:6 says, "When you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father, who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Your reward is coming, and it's not hidden, it's public. Think about Gideon hiding in a winepress, threshing wheat in fear. He felt small, weak, unworthy, but God called him a mighty warrior. You might feel small right now, but God sees a warrior. He's handing you a sword, not to fight alone, but to fight with him. Your victory's already secured. Your soul's been restless, hasn't it? Longing for something more, something bigger. That's not discontent, it's divine hunger. God's placed that ache in you to draw you closer to his purpose. Right now, he's feeding that hunger, filling you with clarity, strength, and a vision that'll change everything. You're not just a person, you're a promise fulfilled. God's word over your life is coming to pass. Isaiah 55:11 says, "My word that goes out from my mouth, it will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire." Every promise he's spoken over you, provision, healing, purpose, is happening now. Don't doubt it. Imagine a river carving its way through a canyon. It doesn't stop, doesn't turn back, doesn't give up. That's God's plan for you, steady, powerful, unstoppable. The obstacles in your path, they're being worn down. The dreams you've held, they're flowing closer. Right now, God's guiding that river to its destination. You've been carrying shame, haven't you? From choices you regret, from words others spoke. But God's saying, you're clean. He's washed you, not with judgment, but with grace. John 1:16 says, "Out of his fullness, we have all received grace in place of grace already given." Your shame's gone. Step into his grace now. Think about Peter, denying Jesus 3 times. He thought he'd failed forever. But Jesus didn't see failure. He saw a rock. One moment of grace, one breakfast by the sea, and Peter was restored. You're being restored, too. Right now, God's calling you back to your purpose, stronger than ever. Your life's a book, and God's the author. Every chapter, joyful, painful, triumphant, has been written with purpose. Right now, he's turning to a new chapter, one where your story becomes a testimony that shakes the world. Don't skip ahead. Trust the page you're on. You've been fighting for peace, haven't you? Wrestling with worry, chasing calm. But peace isn't something you fight for, it's something you receive. Philippians 4:7 says, "The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds." Right now, God's wrapping you in that peace. Rest in it. Imagine a flame in the dark, small but steady, refusing to go out. That's your faith. The world tried to snuff it, but it's still burning. God's fanning that flame right now, turning it into a fire that lights up everything around you. Your faith's about to set your world ablaze. You've been overlooked, haven't you? By people who didn't see your worth, by opportunities that passed you by. But God's never overlooked you. He's been planning your rise, Psalm 75 to 6 to 7 says, "No one from the east or the west or from the desert can exalt themselves. It is God who judges. He brings one down, he exalts another." Your exaltation is coming. Think about David, a shepherd boy ignored by his own family. But God saw a king. While others looked away, God anointed him. You're being anointed too, for a purpose bigger than you can see. Right now, God's lifting you up where others will see his glory in you. Your heart's been stretched, hasn't it? By love, by loss, by longing. But that stretching isn't breaking you, it's expanding you. God's making room in your heart for more love, more joy, more of him. Right now, he's filling that space with his presence. You're not just surviving, you're building a legacy. Every choice you make, every step you take, is laying bricks for something eternal. God's using you to create something that'll outlast you, something that'll bless generations. Your life's bigger than you know. Imagine a bridge spanning a chasm. It's strong, steady, connecting two sides that seemed impossible to join. That's you, God's bridge. Your faith, your story, your resilience. It's connecting people to hope, to God, to a future they couldn't see. Keep standing strong. You've been carrying questions, haven't you? Why this happened? Why that didn't? But God's saying, trust me. His answers are coming, not in words, but in action. Isaiah 60 to 22 says, "I am the Lord. In its time, I will do this swiftly." Your answers are on the way, and they're coming fast. Think about Thomas, doubting Jesus' resurrection. He needed proof, but Jesus met him where he was. Your doubts don't scare God. He's meeting you right now, showing you proof in his timing, his way. Your faith's about to be strengthened by what he reveals. Your life's a garden, and God's the gardener. He's been pruning, watering, tending. The dry seasons, the hard cuts, they weren't punishment. They were preparation. Right now, he's bringing a harvest that'll overflow, feeding not just you, but everyone around you. You've been walking through fog, haven't you? Moments where the path wasn't clear. Psalm 119 to 105 says, "Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path." Right now, he's clearing the fog, showing you the way forward. Imagine a kite soaring high, held up by an unseen wind. That's you, lifted by God's Spirit. The world can't see the wind, but it sees you rise. Your dreams, your purpose, they're taking flight. Right now, God's wind is carrying you higher than you thought possible. You've been faithful in the storm, haven't you? Holding on when everything tried to pull you under. That faithfulness is your anchor. Hebrews 6:19 says, "We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure." Your hope's holding you steady, and God's bringing calm. Think about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego facing a fiery furnace. They didn't bow, didn't burn. God walked with them in the flames. You're in your furnace, but you're not alone. God's with you, and he's bringing you out, untouched by the fire. Your life's a mosaic, pieces of joy, pain, victory, and loss. Each piece seemed random, but God's fitting them together. Right now, he's revealing the picture, a masterpiece that tells his story through you. Every piece has purpose. Trust the design. You've been carrying a burden for others, haven't you? Their pain, their needs, their hopes. But God's saying, let me carry it. He's big enough for their burdens and yours. 1 Peter 5-7 says, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." Cast it now. Imagine a wave building in the ocean, growing stronger, higher, unstoppable. That's God's power in you. It's been building, gathering strength. Right now, It's about to crash over your life, washing away doubt, bringing in provision, purpose, peace. You've been fighting for clarity, haven't you? Trying to make sense of the chaos. But God's the author of clarity. Colossians 2:2 says, that they may have the full riches of complete understanding. Right now, He's giving you understanding that'll light your path. Think about Mary Magdalene, haunted by her past, but chosen by Jesus. She didn't just follow, she became a witness to His resurrection. Your past doesn't define you. God's choosing you to witness His power. Right now, He's preparing you to tell a new story. Your faith's been tested, hasn't it? Stretched to its limits. But every test has built something in you. Strength, wisdom, trust. James 1:12 says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial." Your perseverance is about to be crowned with blessing. You're not just a survivor, you're a conqueror. The battles you've faced haven't defeated you, they've defined you. Romans 8:37 says, "In all these things we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us." Right now, God's declaring your victory. Imagine a sunrise painting the sky with color, chasing away the night. That's God's promise breaking through in your life. The darkness is fading, and His light is rising. Your hope, your joy, your future, they're all coming alive in this moment. You've been holding on to promises, haven't you? Words God spoke to your heart, dreams He planted. They're not forgotten. Hebrews 10:23 says, "Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for He who promised is faithful." Your promises are coming to pass. Think about Daniel, thrown into a den of lions. The world expected him to die, but God closed the lions' mouths. Your lions, your fears, your doubts are being silenced. Right now, God's delivering you into a season of safety and triumph. Your life's a journey through a wilderness, but God's been your guide. Every step, every struggle has been leading you to a promised land. Deuteronomy 1:31 says, "The Lord your God carried you as a father carries his son." He's carrying you now. You've been sowing in tears, haven't you? Praying through pain, believing through loss. Psalm 126:5 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy." Your tears are turning to joy. Right now, God's bringing your harvest of happiness. Imagine a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The struggle was real, but it was necessary. That's you, breaking free from what held you back. Your wings are ready, your colors vibrant. God's calling you to fly into a life of freedom and purpose. You've been faithful in the shadows, haven't you? Trusting God when no one else saw. That faithfulness is about to be rewarded in the light. Luke 8:17 says, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed." Your hidden faith is about to shine. Think about Ruth, gleaning in fields, unnoticed by the world. But God saw her. He led her to Boaz, to redemption, to a legacy. You might feel unnoticed, but God sees you. Right now, He's leading you to your redemption, your purpose, your place. Your heart's been a furnace, hasn't it? Burning with pain, refining your faith. But God's the refiner. Malachi 3:3 says, "He will sit as a refiner and purifier of silver." Right now, He's purifying you, making you shine with His glory. You're not just living, you're leaving a mark. Your life, your choices, your faith, they're etching a story that'll inspire others. God's using you to write history, not just for you, but for those who'll follow. Your legacy's being built now. Imagine a dam holding back a flood. One crack, and the water breaks free. That's God's blessing in your life. The cracks are forming provision, healing, purpose are about to flood in. Get ready for the overflow. It's coming fast. You've been carrying a vision, haven't you? A dream that feels too big to hold. But God gave it to you because He trusts you. Habakkuk 2-3 says, "The revelation awaits an appointed time. It speaks of the end and will not prove false. Your vision's time is now." Think about Moses standing before a burning bush. He was a fugitive, a failure in his own eyes. But God saw a deliverer. You might feel unworthy, but God sees a leader. Right now, He's calling you to step into your calling. Your life's a river, flowing toward a purpose bigger than you can see. Every twist, every turn, every rapid, it's all part of God's plan. Right now, He's guiding you to a place where your life will water others, bringing life and hope. You've been battling fear, haven't you? Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, but God's bigger than your fear. 2 Timothy 1-7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Claim that power now. Imagine a seed planted in rocky soil. It shouldn't grow, but it does. That's you, thriving where others would give up. God's been nurturing you, and now you're about to bloom in a way that defies the odds. Your growth is a miracle. You've been faithful in the waiting, haven't you? Holding on when hope felt thin. That faithfulness is your strength. Galatians 6-9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest." Your harvest is here. Think about Esther stepping into a king's court, risking her life. She didn't feel ready, but God made her ready. You might not feel ready for what's ahead, but God's preparing you. Right now, He's equipping you for your moment. Your life's a flame, burning brighter with every trial. The world tried to dim you, but God's fueling you. Right now, He's turning your spark into a blaze that'll light up the darkness. Your light's about to change everything. You've been carrying a burden of doubt, haven't you? Wondering if God's promises are true. But doubt doesn't stop God. Mark 11:23 says, "If anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their heart but believes, it will be done." Your mountain's moving now. Imagine a tapestry, threads of every color woven with care. That's your life in God's hands. Every thread, pain, joy, struggle, triumph, creates a picture of His grace. Right now, He's weaving a design that'll leave the world in awe. You've been fighting for joy, haven't you? Chasing it through pain, through loss. But joy isn't something you chase, it's something God gives. Nehemiah 8:10 says, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." Right now, He's filling you with joy that strengthens. Think about Lazarus, wrapped in grave clothes, dead to the world. But Jesus called him out. Your dead places, dreams, hopes, relationships are hearing His voice. Right now, God's calling you to walk out of the tomb into life. Your faith's a shield, protecting you from the enemy's arrows. Every attack has made it stronger. Ephesians 6:16 says, "Take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one." Your shield's holding, and victory's yours. You're not just a person, you're a vessel. God's pouring His Spirit into you, filling you with purpose, power, love. Right now, He's overflowing you, spilling His goodness into every area of your life. Get ready to pour out to others. Imagine a sunrise breaking over a mountain. The light doesn't ask permission, it just shines. That's you, chosen one. Your light doesn't need approval. God's shining through you, and right now, He's making your radiance undeniable. You've been carrying a promise, haven't you? A word from God that's kept you going. That promise isn't just hope, it's truth. Numbers 23:19 says, God is not human, that he should lie, not a human being, that he should change his mind. Your promise is coming true. Think about Noah, building an ark while the world laughed. He didn't stop, didn't doubt. God's promise held him steady. Your ark, your faith, your work, your trust is about to carry you through the flood into a new beginning. Your life's a journey up a mountain. The climb's been hard, the path steep, but every step has brought you closer to the summit. Right now, God's giving you the strength to reach the top, where the view will take your breath away. You've been sowing in faith, haven't you? Believing when it was hard, giving when you had little. 2 Corinthians 9:6 says, Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Your generous sowing is about to bring a generous harvest. Imagine a key unlocking a treasure chest. Inside is everything you've prayed for: peace, provision, purpose. That's what God's doing. He's turning the key, opening the chest. Right now, your treasures are being revealed. Claim them. You've been faithful in the desert, haven't you? Trusting God when everything felt dry. That desert wasn't your end, it was your preparation. Isaiah 35:1 says, The desert and the parched land will be glad. The wilderness will rejoice and blossom. Your desert's blooming now. Think about John the Baptist, crying out in the wilderness, preparing the way. He wasn't glamorous, wasn't popular, but he was chosen. You're preparing the way too for God's glory, for others' hope. Right now, he's amplifying your voice. Your heart's been a canvas, painted with dreams, pain, hope. God's the artist, and he's not done. Right now, he's adding colors you've never seen, creating a picture that'll testify to his power. Your story's about to stun the world. You've been battling loneliness, haven't you? Feeling like no one truly sees you. But God's your companion. Hebrews 13:5 says, Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Right now, he's walking beside you, filling the empty spaces with his presence. Imagine a river breaking through a dam, unstoppable, powerful. That's God's blessing in your life. The barriers fear, lack, doubt are crumbling. Right now, his provision is flooding in, bringing life to every dry place. Get ready for the overflow. You've been carrying a vision for change, haven't you? A dream to make a difference. That vision's not just yours, it's God's. Acts 2:17 says, In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your vision's prophetic, and it's coming alive. Think about Deborah, a judge leading Israel with wisdom and courage. She didn't wait for permission, she acted in faith. You're a leader too. Right now, God's calling you to step up, to guide, to shine. Your time to lead is now. Your faith's been a lifeline, hasn't it? Holding you steady when everything else fell apart. That lifeline's not just keeping you alive, it's pulling you into a future of purpose. Romans 5:5 says, Hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out. Your hope's about to shine. You're not just a dreamer, you're a builder. The visions God's given you are blueprints, not fantasies. Right now, he's giving you the tools, the strength, the wisdom to build what he's shown you. Don't just dream, start building. Imagine a flame dancing in the wind, never going out. That's your spirit, unquenched by life's storms. God's fueling that flame, making it stronger, brighter. Right now, your light's about to pierce the darkness in ways you never imagined. You've been carrying a burden of unforgiveness, haven't you? Holding on to pain, others caused. But God's saying, let it go. Matthew 6:14 says, if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Right now, He's freeing you from that weight. Think about Joseph forgiving his brothers who betrayed him. That forgiveness didn't just free them, it freed him. Your forgiveness is your freedom. Right now, God's helping you release the past, opening your heart to a future of peace. Your life's a song, and God's writing the lyrics. Every word, every note, every pause has purpose. Right now, He's composing a chorus that'll echo His glory through your life. Your song's about to be heard by the world. You've been walking through uncertainty, haven't you? Not knowing what's next. But God's your certainty. Psalm 23:4 says, even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Right now, He's guiding you through to clarity. Imagine a star shining in the day, unnoticed by most, but seen by those who look closely. That's you. Your light's always been there, even when the world didn't see. Right now, God's making your shine impossible to miss. You've been sowing seeds of kindness, haven't you? Small acts no one noticed, but God noticed. Galatians 6:7 says, a man reaps what he sows. Your kindness is about to bring a harvest of love, connection, and blessing. Get ready. Think about Cornelius, a man of prayer and generosity, unnoticed by the world. But God sent Peter to him, opening a door to salvation. Your small acts are opening doors. Right now, God's sending the right people, the right opportunities, your way. Your heart's been a furnace, refining your faith through fire. But that fire's not destroying you, it's purifying you. 1 Peter 1:7 says, these have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith may result in praise, glory, and honor. Your faith's shining now. You're not just a person, you're a force. Your presence shifts atmospheres, breaks chains, brings hope. God's using you to change things you can't even see yet. Right now, He's amplifying your impact, making you a light in places of darkness. Imagine a tree standing tall in a storm, roots deep, branches strong. That's you, grounded in God's truth. The storms of life haven't broken you, they've strengthened you. Right now, He's making you a shelter for others, a place of refuge. You've been carrying a dream that feels too heavy, haven't you? But that weight's not a burden, it's a gift. God's given you a dream that matches your strength. Right now, He's lightening the load, giving you the courage to carry it to completion. Think about Nehemiah, rebuilding a city against all odds. Every stone he laid was an act of faith. You're rebuilding, too, your life, your dreams, your future. Right now, God's handing you the next stone. Keep building. Your faith's been a compass, hasn't it? Guiding you when the path was unclear. That compass is God's Spirit, pointing you to His purpose. Psalm 32:8 says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. Right now, He's directing your steps. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. The world tried to keep you small, but God's making you big in purpose, big in impact, big in love. Right now, He's expanding your life, opening doors to a future that reflects His glory. Imagine a wave crashing onto a shore, reshaping the sand. That's God's power in you, reshaping your life, your world. The old patterns, the old limits, they're being washed away. Right now, He's creating something new, something beautiful. You've been faithful in the quiet moments, haven't you? Trusting God when no one else saw. That quiet faith is your strength. Matthew 25:23 says, You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Your many things are coming. Think about Anna, praying in the temple, unnoticed for years. But God saw her. She witnessed the Messiah. You're witnessing his work too. Right now, God's revealing his promises in your life, making your faithfulness a testimony. Your life's a light, shining in a world that's often dark. You don't have to try. It's who you are. John 8:12 says, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness." Right now, God's making your light brighter, guiding others through you. You've been carrying a burden of fear, haven't you? Fear of failing, of not being enough. But God's saying, "You're mine." Isaiah 41:10 says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Right now, he's replacing fear with courage. Imagine a flower blooming in a storm, defying the wind and rain. That's you, chosen one. The storms haven't stopped you. They've shown your strength. Right now, God's nurturing your growth, making your beauty undeniable. You've been sowing in faith, haven't you? Believing when it was hard, trusting when it didn't make sense. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, "For we live by faith, not by sight." Your faith's about to be rewarded with a harvest you can see, touch, and live. Think about Bartimaeus, blind and begging, but crying out to Jesus. The crowd told him to be quiet, but he shouted louder. Jesus heard, and his sight was restored. Your cries are being heard. Right now, God's restoring what you've lost. Your life's a journey through a valley, but the peak's in sight. Every step has been preparation, every trial a lesson. Psalm 84:6 says, "As they pass through the valley of Baca, they make it a place of springs." Your valley's turning to springs now. You've been carrying a hope that won't die, haven't you? A belief that things will get better. That hope's not foolish, it's divine. Romans 15:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him." Your hope's about to overflow. Imagine a spark igniting a fire, spreading warmth and light. That's your faith, igniting God's plan in your life. Right now, he's fanning that spark, turning it into a blaze that'll light up your world and everyone in it. You've been faithful in the waiting, haven't you? Holding on to God's promises through the silence. That faithfulness is your foundation. Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord." Your waiting's over. He's moving now. Think about Elizabeth, barren for years, mocked by her community. But God gave her John, a prophet who prepared the way. Your barren places are about to bear fruit. Right now, God's turning your emptiness into abundance. Your life's a canvas, and God's painting a masterpiece. Every stroke, pain, joy, struggle, has purpose. Right now, he's adding colors that'll make your story shine, a testimony of his love and power. Your picture's almost complete. You've been battling doubt, haven't you? Wondering if God's really with you. But doubt's no match for his truth. John 20:29 says, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." Your belief's about to be rewarded with sight. Imagine a river flowing through a desert, bringing life to dry places. That's God's Spirit in you, bringing life to your dreams, your relationships, your purpose. Right now, he's flooding your desert with his abundance. Get ready to thrive. You've been carrying a dream that feels impossible, haven't you? But God specializes in the impossible. Luke 1:37 says, "For no word from God will ever fail." Your dream's not failing, it's coming to life. Trust him to make it happen. Think about Jonah, swallowed by a fish, thinking it was over. But God used that darkness to redirect him. Your dark moments aren't the end, they're redirection. Right now, God's guiding you to your true purpose. Your faith's been a fire, burning through the lies of the enemy. Every attack has only made it stronger. Ephesians 6:16 says, "Take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one." Your shield's holding strong. You're not just a person, you're a promise. God's promise of hope, redemption, victory. Right now, He's fulfilling that promise through you, making your life a testament to His faithfulness. Your story's about to inspire the world. Imagine a lighthouse standing firm in a storm, guiding ships to safety. That's you, chosen one. Your light doesn't waver, even in chaos. Right now, God's making your light a beacon, drawing others to His love through you. You've been sowing seeds of perseverance, haven't you? Pushing forward when it was hard. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest." Your harvest is coming, don't stop now. Think about Hannah, praying through tears for a child. God heard her, gave her Samuel, a prophet who changed a nation. Your prayers are being heard. Right now, God's answering in ways that'll change everything. Your life's a journey through a storm, but the sky's clearing. Every cloud, every gust of wind has been leading you to calm waters. Psalm 107:29 says, "He stilled the storm to a whisper. The waves of the sea were hushed." Your calm's coming. You've been carrying a burden of guilt, haven't you? From choices you regret. But God's grace is bigger. Romans 8:1 says, "There is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." Right now, He's washing you clean, setting you free. Imagine a phoenix rising from ashes, stronger, brighter, new. That's you, chosen one. The fires of life haven't destroyed you, they've reborn you. Right now, God's fanning your wings, preparing you to soar into a new season. You've been faithful in the unseen, haven't you? Believing when no one else did. That faith's your strength. Matthew 6:4 says, "Your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Your reward's coming, and it's bigger than you think. Think about David, facing Goliath with just a sling. The world saw weakness, but God saw victory. Your giants, your challenges, your fears are falling. Right now, God's handing you the stones to win your battle. Your heart's been a battlefield, but peace is winning. God's calming the chaos, replacing it with clarity. John 16:33 says, "I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace." Right now, He's giving you peace that lasts. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. The visions God's given you are meant to be built. Right now, He's giving you the blueprint, the strength, the resources to make them real. Don't just dream, start building. Imagine a seed breaking through concrete, defying the odds. That's your faith, pushing through the hardest places. Right now, God's nurturing that seed, making it grow into something unstoppable, something beautiful. You've been carrying a promise, haven't you? A word from God that's kept you going. That promise is your anchor. Numbers 23:19 says, "God is not human, that He should lie." Your promise is true, and it's unfolding now. Think about Abraham, leaving everything for a promise he couldn't see. His faith made him the father of nations. Your faith's making you a foundation too. Right now, God's building something eternal through you. Your life's a river, flowing with God's purpose. Every twist, every turn is part of His plan. Right now, He's guiding you to a place where your life will water others, bringing hope, healing, and life to those around you. You've been battling fear, haven't you? Fear of what's next. fear of failing, but God's your strength. Psalm 27:1 says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear?" Right now, He's replacing fear with boldness. Imagine a star breaking through the clouds, shining for all to see. That's you, chosen one. Your light's been hidden, but not anymore. Right now, God's clearing the clouds, making your shine a beacon for His glory. You've been sowing in tears, haven't you? Praying through pain, believing through loss. Psalm 126:5 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy." Your tears are turning to joy. Right now, God's bringing your harvest. Think about Mary, saying yes to a calling that changed the world. She didn't have all the answers, but she had faith. Your yes is changing things too. Right now, God's using your faith to birth something miraculous. Your faith's been a fire, burning through doubt and fear. That fire's not going out, it's growing. Hebrews 12:29 says, "Our God is a consuming fire." Right now, His fire in you is consuming everything that holds you back. You're not just surviving, you're shining. The world tried to dim you, but God's making you radiant. Right now, He's amplifying your light, making it impossible to ignore. Your life's about to draw others to His love. Imagine a wave crashing over a shore, reshaping everything. That's God's power in you, reshaping your life. The old limits, the old fears, they're being washed away. Right now, He's creating a new landscape for your future. You've been faithful in the waiting, haven't you? Trusting when it felt pointless. That trust is your strength. Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart." Your waiting's over God's moving now. Think about Joseph, dreaming of greatness while in a pit. His dreams didn't die, they came true. Your dreams are alive too. Right now, God's lifting you out of the pit, setting you on a path to greatness.